Hello everyone. Welcome to the Okay. Hello everyone. Welcome to the group H match for today. This will be between Edwin versus Piotr, which should be very fun. So yeah, I did the math here. I believe if Edwin does not win this match, or sorry, if Piotr does not win this match, then he would be eliminated. So something on the line here. And yeah, so let's get to it. Peter, I think you're the better seed. So would you like to go with heads or tails? Tails. All right. So we're looking for tails here. Let's look for some tails, and that is not what we get. We get heads. So Edwin, would you like to go first or second? You can motion to the camera. Oh, second. All right. So Peter, you're gonna start us off first. Good luck. Yeah. So Peter's gonna be going first here. Yeah. Okay. Excuse me for my voice. It is 7 a.m. and some people in my house are still sleeping. So, yeah. So Peter's gonna start. Okay, bit of a sluggish solve, I believe. Let's see what that is. That's gonna be 468. Okay. Edwin's not really that happy about that. Yeah, I'm not just tired. It's just I also woke up 12 minutes ago, but you know. It's a solved clock. Let's see what that is. See, 457. Okay, so Edwin takes that point, which is not updating on here. You know what? I'm too tired for that. I'm just gonna use this. And we'll switch it around. But that's let's see what that is from the DNF. It's 405 DNF. That would have been really good as well. Okay, so it is 1-1 the score here. With that DNF from Piotr. Excuse me, Edwin. Hello, Brandon. Alright. Solves looks interesting. It's gonna be a 481. See what Edwin can produce here. I don't think that's gonna do it. Yeah. Alright. 2 points for Peter and 1 point for Edwin here. All right. Edwin, we're going for the ooh, that side does not look good. I'm not even sure if he went on to his second, but it's a solid clock, 598. Peter really has to mess up here for Edwin to steal back the point, but I think Peter's going to take this point pretty easily. I can't wait to just rewatch Clock Cup and then not know why I'm speaking so softly today. But, yeah. Okay. That's going to be a 544. Oof. Alright. So Peter's going to go first here. Alright. Ooh. Let's check the backside there. It's good, 417. Good average of 5 from Peter there. Alright, a little bit of a long, timer stop there. Oh, Edwin, I think, uses no flip. Actually, I did not know that. Oh, wow, 380. 386 or 5. I don't have my glasses. 386 from Edwin. Peter's warming up with a Pyraminx. Interesting choice. Edwin's warming up also as well without a clock, but I think that's also part of it too, to warm up, not necessarily with the event you're competing in. I usually warm up with the event that you're practicing in, or you're competing in next, but check the backside. That looks okay. 412 from Edwin. Yeah, Peter really needs to win this match, or else he's not going to get in the group stage, and then it's going to be between Edwin versus Victor, which would be a really exciting match if that was the decider for who gets in. But, DNF, yeah, so the score is equalized here. Peter's risking elimination. That is not, which is not great, but, yeah, an interesting match we got going. All right. Let's look at it. Aw, it's another DNF. Yeah. Edwin's gonna take over the match pretty easily here. Especially with these two DNFs back to back and with this form, at least recent form. Chat, what are your thoughts about this match? I'd like to hear that, because I don't know. I don't know really what either of them average, but I think Peter's the Polish NR holder, so, and Edwin did hold a pretty significant OCR, I think, so was beaten by his aide or someone. But long timer stop from Edwin, or to start. Ooh, yeah. Is that DNF? Looks like it. Alright, Peter has a chance to equalize here. Probably will equalize here, I should say. Alright. I don't think you checked the backside there, but it's 484 from Peter. By checking the backside, I mean checking the backside during the solve, but yeah. Interesting. So it's pretty neck and neck here. It's 4-4. That is very exciting. I can't really figure out who's gonna win, to be honest, because they all get really good solves and then they slip up and then they just give each other 3 points, which is pretty standard. Yeah, like I just said. So Edwin's gonna probably take this point. Because if Peter does not get his game up quickly, then he will be eliminated. So Edwin has to. Yeah, it's a shrug, but it's still a good solve. So 5-4. I think what strikes me is really interesting here is that. Excuse me. I think I did verse Edwin once, and I think he did win. This was like years ago, though, so I'm not sure about the situation now, but I think I see some of the same patterns. But I'm not sure. Ooh, that fumble over there. That's not gonna look good for the solve. It's gonna be a 558. Probably better without that fumble, but Peter can equalize here, but the good thing is that it's just Edwin's taking back the points when he needs to. And maintaining a consistent lead. Alright, that's gonna be 493, so 5-5. Ooh, all 5s here. Alright. Peter better not. You can't screw this one up. Alright. It looks very decent. That's going to be a 453 from Peter. Chance for Peter to take the match. Yes, he does, Brandon. I believe it is. Yeah, I believe it's just regular Sheeran. Or I could be mistaken. So I know Victor uses 7 simul, but yeah, this is like a match of all no flippers, I believe. So yeah, Peter takes back the lead. This is a group with all no flippers except for Cham, who obviously uses flip and also did have a world record, or does have the world record, so it's kind of ironic. Alright, Edwin needs to equalize here, trying to maintain that mid-match composure. This is where the energy usually goes down for the competitors. Ooh, it's like a interesting motion. 356, or excuse me, not 356, 386 again. All right, Peter trying to beat that 356, but I don't think that's gonna do it. Yeah, no, it's DNF anyway. 552. 6 points on each side. This could go on for quite a while. Alright. Peter's gonna... Ooh. It's 364. Wow. Let's see if Edwin can outmatch that. They're really going back and forth here. It's intense. More intense than my voice sounds, I should say. That's not gonna be a 364. Yeah, it's DNF as well, 553. It doesn't really matter that he didn't enter it as DNF because it was a DNF, so. And also, the sub was worse anyway. Okay. Edwin trying to equalize here. Yeah, leaning back a little bit. That's never a good sign, especially in clock. DNF 610. So the chance for Peter to take a more dominant lead. Unless he DNFs, but I don't think he'll do that. Yeah, safetying. Ooh, safetying on 447 as well. Alright, Edwin needs to steal a point before halftime here. Okay. Alright. It's DNF. Okay, Edwin's probably gonna steal his point back. Is that? Oh, it's DNF as well. So the score stays the same, 6-8. Would either of you guys like a halftime? Let's see, Edwin. Would you like a halftime break? Yes, please. Okay, so we're gonna go into a halftime break then, since Edwin said yes. So we'll be back in 5 minutes. Alright. Welcome back, everyone. Yeah, so we're gonna get started. I'm gonna pull up a new scramble. Edwin, you're going first.
Oh, wait, not one.
It's here.
Alright. So, yeah. Definitely something to play for here for Peter, but not, but for Edwin, I think he has because if Edwin wins this, then he goes against Victor, but if Peter wins this, then technically everyone's still in the running. Alright. It's 457 from Edwin. Let's look at Peter here. Careful solving here. Trying to beat that 457. Looks like he might. He does. 6-9. Alright. This match is starting to slip away from Edwin here. Kind of throwing these good solves, like the DNF. He kind of threw a point there, but it should definitely be a little concerning for Edwin. So if Peter wins this match, then it will Victor versus Edwin will decide who gets in, and if Peter wins the Cham match, then he also has a shot of getting into the group as well. So alright. That's gonna be 6-10. Peter. Wow, okay. Definitely not great solving from Edwin here, even though we had actually, well, maybe I shouldn't say great solving, but that one solve was pretty bad. So let's see if Edwin can steal back the lead. It's 5 points to take it back, but especially in this back and forth manner, I'm not sure if this deficit really helps, but yeah, going into the backside, not looking good after halftime here. 579 from Edwin. He's just making this worse for himself, honestly. I definitely see some very rough turning and very relaxed turning from Peter to contrast. Is that DNF? Oh, yeah. So Edwin gets away with that one. Or no? Yeah.
Yeah, it should be fine now.
Good.
Sorry.
Alright. Yeah. Alright. Edwin now needs 4 more points to take over the lead. But we're gonna see what happens here. See if Peter sells the match, but with this advantage, we'll see what happens. Alright. You have to stop timer now. Yeah, that's gonna be...
I did not start the timer.
Oh. That's a DNF.
Yeah, I know.
Alright, yeah, so... Okay. 3 points for Edwin here, I guess. Edwin needs the safety. Try not to make the same mistake he did before, or else he'd be in a much different place than he is now. I think he's gonna learn that lesson. Yep. 450 from Edwin, 8-10. Alright. Edwin's trying to get warmed up here. Trying to see if he can actually beat that. If he can beat the 10 points or gets double digits here, and steal at 11 before Peter gets to it. It's taking a while. All right. Ooh, it's a DNF. Looks like it, yeah. Edwin's not happy. But, he doesn't risk elimination here, although Peter does, because of the, match placements for, next match, so. Edwin's only lost against Cham, which is pretty reasonable, but Peter's lost against Victor here, so. And it would have been a crucial match. And then Peter would need to win against Cham, so the uphill, it is really an uphill climb, seeing who gets out and who doesn't, but it'd be really disappointing to see. Honestly, anyone in this group could really advance, but it is a pretty tough group. But I think in the end, there's only really one spot, because Cham, I believe, has already qualified. Yeah, they have, so only really one spot left here in this group, and it's gonna go to either Peter, Edwin, or Victor, so Piotr, is that DNF as well? Yeah, alright, we're just gonna go back and forth with the DNFs, aren't we? See when someone actually solves the clock here. Alright. Solved clock. Yep. It is 9-11. It's 11-9, I should say, with Peter in the lead. I made that mistake before on another stream. I'm too tired for this. All right. Peter is doing some finger exercises or some motions to the camera. Oh, that looks solid. Are there any group standings? I will send the link in there. Ooh, wait.
Accidental timer starts. But it's fine.
Is that DNF because of the timers? Oh, 392. Okay. 9-12.
Oh, I think it's scrambled.
Scrambled? Okay. Okay. Let's see what we got here.
I did not start the timer yet again.
Yeah, it's gonna be a DNF on Peter's end, so yeah, definitely not optimal, but we'll see what happens here. Peter's not happy. Ooh, yeah. It's a solved clock from Edwin, but obviously at the cost of a worse time here. So, it's neck and neck. Edwin hasn't taken over the lead yet, but it's very possible that he will. But it's also very possible that Peter could win this match. And if Peter doesn't win this match, I just want to remind you guys that it will eliminate Peter, because there has to be a result that comes from the Edwin and Victor match that results in one of them getting 6 points, and Peter would have 0, and that'd be the end of match week, and you need a good, and Cham already has 6, so there's no way for Peter to advance after this if he loses, but it might not matter because he might just win the match today, and that does shake up some things in the group. So the fist, good fist, 399. Peter's not going to be happy about that, especially on this scramble too. But let's see what happens. Peter's just going to go for it. Edwin come back surely. Oh, yeah, Peter's not happy about that. It's another DNF. DNFs just keep on coming. It's a gift that keeps on giving for Edwin, to be honest. So, that's where the match gets really exciting. Edwin could equalize here with this point if Peter just has to set a good benchmark or a good example for Peter to not clap him. For Edwin to not clap him. I'm sorry. Alright. Yeah, going with a safety here. Is that good? 486. Alright, pretty formidable for Peter here. On this scramble too as well. Just leave that case on the first side or the lighter side of your screen here. Alright, he has to beat a 486 to equalize. I'm not sure if he's going to do it. Edwin's not happy about that. It's DNF as well. It's 512. Alright, Peter's on the brink of match point here. Edwin can still seal it back with 4 points. But if Edwin lets a point slip in on Peter's side there, then that's going to mean that means that Peter you'd have to go to overtime for Edwin to win, and that's when the path gets significantly harder for a comeback scenario. Or easier, actually, but if you can make it that far. You have to stop the timer now. Yeah, that's going to be a salt clock. 6:07 now. Really playing the long game here. Peter has to win the solve to get to match point. That's a 4 from Peter. It is match point. Edwin needs to get these 3 points back in order to have a chance of winning the match, but with this form, it is pretty unlikely. Only just a really lucky solve from Edwin with that 399. So Peter's gonna set the benchmark to beat here. Ooh, bit of it's DNF. Okay, so shakes things up a little bit. Edwin really needs a safety here, because if Edwin doesn't safety, then DNFs for some reason, then Peter wins the match, but I don't think that's going to happen, so he has to check the backside. Yep, it's going to be 5:01 from Edwin. Solved clock. So Edwin here is going to set the benchmark to beat. Edwin's just 2 points away from overtime. So Edwin needs to win this point to stay alive in the match, or else Peter wins. So it's as simple as that. Edwin's going to give it his all. Going slow and steady. Is that a solved clock? It is. Let's see what the time is. 5:12. It's pretty formidable for Peter. All right, Peter has to win that point, and he does. All right, Peter wins the match here, 15-12. Wow. Okay, what an interesting match. We're gonna go into a post-match interview if you don't mind. Yeah. So, Peter, going into this match, you risked elimination, which is obviously not a good place to be. But now you have 3 points in the bag, and you still have a chance in this group. So, what are your thoughts about that?
Yeah, feels good. Obviously, this is. I mean, assuming I lose to Cham, which is I'm gonna say likely, it's still very much not in my hands. So yeah, I'm not really. I mean, obviously, I'm happy about this win, but yeah, I wouldn't say I'm still not yet happy about how the group has gone so far. But I'm happy to be able to at least somewhat perform under pressure. Did you
Yeah.
see that 3.9 that I had?
Yes, I
I
believe so.
released. Yeah, I have some problems with my timer, and basically it started counting like I only started solving after like 0.2 seconds have passed, and I realized. So yeah, that was probably the most hype moment of the match. But Edwin has been solving. Like I looked at his match against Cham, and I thought, okay, like he performed way better against me than against Cham. So props to him.
Yeah. Edwin, what are your thoughts about that match? You can it's gonna be harder for you to advance out of the group. Actually, much harder.
Yeah,
But
good tell.
you actually might even be eliminated if I do the math. But um, actually, yeah.
Like
Anyway,
there could. I think it depends on the points of the wins
well, okay.
because
So
yeah.
Yeah.
worst best case scenario is you lose obviously against Cham Peter. So Edwin, you need that 3 points, but you have a negative 13 solve differential. So I believe that means that Invictor has 2. So that means you have to win the match 15-0, I think.
That's pretty easy for me, trust.
Yeah, so
Um
Yeah.
yeah.
I think you might be virtually eliminated. So um in
I mean,
that
like, it was a good
case,
experience.
yeah.
Like, I enjoy competing. Like, I haven't really done this much. Like in terms of like competing in clock, I've only done a few rounds like with Seven Simul because I only
Mhm.
learned this like like a month or two ago, and then I've been practicing a bit, but I haven't really
Yeah.
competed it properly, and like this kind of helps me get into like that mindset. So
Yeah.
that's a good experience for me, and like yeah, I saw Piotr have had a lot of power malfunctions, which is kind of unfortunate, but
Yeah.
yeah, I
Whatever.
also found myself like shaking a lot when I was solving. I don't know why, but probably just the nerves. I don't know how I could get nerves here, but yeah, I had to double check a lot of my solves, and that's just, it's all good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Online nerves are worse than comps.
Mm.
Real.
Mm, yeah. So I guess in that case, so Peter, you're really gonna have to win your next match against Cham to stay in the running, and then
Yeah.
you'd have to hold out for an Edwin win next match to advance. But I want to know what your thoughts are about that match going into it, and also for Edwin as well going into the match against Victor.
Mm, okay, so I don't. I think the match with me against Cham might be closer than people think because I don't know.
Hmm.
Maybe I will just have no pressure because I will assume I will lose, or maybe I'll crumble. We will see. In 2 days we have official versus chamber. So chamber. So yeah, I guess this might be the prophecy of the Clock Cup match. I don't know.
Yeah.
And I think okay, when it comes to like me versus Victor as like cubers, as clockers,
Yeah.
I am less like stable, uh, but I'm kind of faster on my like ups, but I have also way lower downs, and he is way more consistent than me.
Yeah.
So I think actually it's very much in the realm of possibility for Edwin to beat Victor because yeah, Edwin also has really good peaks. So if the peaks match, if you just
Yeah.
the peaks match his lower valleys, then I think it's very much doable.
Yeah. So it's
Depends
still
also a lot on the day and
still possible for Victor, and then Edwin. it's a bit of more of an uphill climb for you, but you're technically still in it, so
Still in it. I still got a match left, so
yeah,
hopefully
you still got a match left to play. So
doing it for Piotr, trust.
Yeah,
yeah,
I will
so
be glad.
those two are in the running. Yeah, so that's gonna be it for this match, and I'll see you guys later.